Homes and Properties. Trustworth Homes and Properties. And as you know, these developers have been around for about 2 years now, and they've been doing tremendously well in terms of quality, delivery, allocation, most importantly, and even incentives. So you know that they are doing something well. And as many realtors are pushing their products, and selling their products, it just means that they are doing something right. Um, Without further ado, I believe that comrade is here already. So without further ado, I would like you all to join me in welcoming the MD CEO of Trustworth Homes and Properties, Comrade Jude Akobire. Please, I want to see your emojis. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ms. Ologbade. Emojis, emojis, emojis. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, sir.
Good
You're
evening.
welcome, sir.
Thank you
Yes,
very
good
much.
evening, sir.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to join you.
Great. Can we see your face, sir?
Ah, well, no problem.
Okay. We would like to see your face.
That's not an issue.
Thank
Can you
you
see
so
me?
much. Thank you. You're welcome.
It's a
We really
pleasure.
appreciate you gracing our product knowledge session this
Thank you
night.
very much. Good
It's a
evening.
rainy night. I don't know if it's raining at your own end here.
No,
It's really
not yet.
raining here. Okay. 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 Um, for those who are conversant with our product knowledge session, you will know that this is not the first time the CEO is attending one of our product knowledge sessions. He has been here before, and he has thrown light on many properties that they are selling. But today we are focusing majorly on their latest property in Elerangbe. And I would like him to, first of all, before doing all of that, so that everybody would know who he is, I would like you, sir, to introduce yourself, tell us about your journey, Trustworth, the vision behind Trustworth, future plans, and all that. You have the floor, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. I don't know if you can hear me.
Can hear you. Please, if you can
Okay.
hear you, please thumbs up too.
Yeah, good evening, Rems. Rems, what?
Rems Nation.
Thank you very much. I always feel excited when I join Rems in any of our activities we do together. Like I said before, this is family, and I'm part and parcel of Rems. We appreciate your partnership with Trustworth Homes and Properties. I am Comrade Jude Akbobire, the MDC of Trustworth Homes and Properties. We're a foremost real estate development brand in Nigeria. We started in 2024, though we've been in the real estate industry gathering bulk of knowledge, handling projects as far down as the Niger Data Development Commission before moving to Lagos. And after some years, we decided to start Trustworth Homes and Properties solely to regain the trust of clients and investors in the Nigerian real estate sector after a lot of them have fallen short to, what they expected in their real estate investments due to a lot of shady occurrences. That's why we started Trustworth Homes and Properties. Hence the name Trustworth, because we want to build a brand that people can trust even from their sleep and anywhere in the world. Currently, we span across Lagos, Ibadan, Ogun State, Delta States. We're looking at the FCT very soon, and Africa and other parts of the world at large, God willing. So we have a very strict mission, of spreading real estate opportunities using the models and adopted modern technology, because this is the era of technology. So we always make sure our real estate investments are tech friendly and investors can get their promised return on investments. And to curb that, that's why most times we allocate the majority of our properties very fast so they can get the rest of mind and all that. So I think that would do for the brand, so I will not take much of your time. I don't know if we're allowed to go into products now or I should pause for now. BDM.
Okay, yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
You can go into the products. We all know that there is a new product in the market, so let's start with that.
Okay. That's Solace Garden Estate. So we have a Solace Garden Estate which is in Elerogbe, Ibejuleki. It's 10 hectares of land, and we're planting over 2,000 trees. We want to create a garden-like estate, an eco-friendly estates that befits, you know, people who want to escape the hustle and bustle of Lagos. An estate where you find that peace of mind, not the regular, noisiness and lack of natural air. So we're creating a garden-like estate that's, so that clients can live healthy and live long. We already have spoken with renowned botanists for the species of trees that we'll be bringing in that will create a kind of canopy-like shade and support. So we'll be planting these trees along all the streets and the roads in the estates so that we'll have, mild, serene environment. It's currently selling and it's in the market. It's not far from Solace Bungalow Phase 2. It's a walkable distance and it's a very nice location. The topography of the land is excellent and the titles government allocation. So we are selling piece and we are buying piece. Prices of the each plot they're already with the BDM, and we have nice mouth watering incentives on that particular estate. I had to create us and the team we had to create that time to draft that good incentive packages for anybody selling that particular estate. And so we also have in Solace City Bungalow Phase 2, which the launching date will be coming very, very soon because the work rate is very fast and we're almost done with our show units so that clients can see what they expect in that particular estate. We have our basketball and lawn tennis pitch already functioning as we speak, and a lot of units are taking shape. We are done with allocation of phase 1. So all work now is phase 1 and phase 2. It's going very, very fast. And we are allocating the phase 2 at 25% minimum deposits. We're planning to construct 152 units of bungalows in the phase 2, aside aside other estates amenities that will be coming, like the EV charging ports, the estate swimming pool, kids playground in the estate also, aside the basketball and other sporting facilities. So then Monarch Residence, which is in the Ogun State boundary at Ikorodu. I believe we've done a tour there before, and it's currently still fast selling. We did allocation there few days ago because investors are seriously keen into the project, and we are seeing renters owning their own land in that estate because we have a special package where like, if you sell 6 plots of land, you get a plot of land as a renter. And as we speak to them, some renters even have up to 4 plots of land in that estate. You can see it's a very promising environment, and development in that area is rapid. So the return on investment is very fast. It's still selling in the market. We still have a lot of plots available for you and your clients. Then for Solace Residential, we have closed the sales for now to focus on the estate works, so that we can wrap up with the estate works, and I want to construct can start their construction and stuff like that before we bring it back to the market. So we just have Solace Commercial and Solace Platinum that is still selling for now in Chevron. That's the commercial plots, and the Platinum is the residential houses of the estates selling in Chevron. 100 million, 300 square meter, and we have a 195 million naira also. There are other terms also. When you want to come for inspection or make inquiries, break down everything for you. And all our prices are all inclusive. You are not paying any other extra charge on our properties. So that's for the estate in Chevron. And it's a very, very nice landmark. Talking about the Gracefield Islands, Northern Foreshore, Orange Island, and other estates, even VGC surrounding it. So it's a major hub that has blown, and is still a time bomb that will explode the real estate sector in the Lagos Island. Then I think that okay. Then for Elero, for Ibejuleki, we have one more project, which is the Solace City Bungalows Phase 3. So we currently have just land selling there for now before we go into construction. So we decided to divide that estate into 2 sections. We are reserving some plots of land for bungalows construction, while we are selling the other ones as premium plots to clients who want to construct to their own taste, what they want to build, or they want to, develop a warehouse or factory, as the case may be for commercial plots. And this is very close to Pan Atlantic University. It's less than a minute from Atlantic University, and it's minimum 30 seconds from the Lekki Ekpe Expressway to the estate gate itself. Very, very, very walkable distance, just a stone throw. So you can see it's strategically positioned. Yeah, and we'll kick off estate development very, very fast, very soon in that estate. Yes, as a matter of, we have already mobilized our contractors and those that will be doing the estate developments. So, then outside Lagos State, we have Iluoba in Ibadan. We have phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1, we have processed the C of O, and it's also selling very fast. Phase 2, the C of O process is already in place. So you can see that for our untitled lands, we also go further step to perfect the titles. When we got the phase 1, it was without title. Now the phase 2 with these 2 places in the Bible, very, very accessible. Monia Expressway, very, very accessible. So it's perfect to open the land. It's a very, very good and investors also. I think that should be all for the products available in the market. So I will give space for other conversations and questions so we can wrap it up. Thank you very much, Rems. Rems, what?
Rems Nation. Thank you very
Thank you
much,
very much.
sir.
Thank you very much.
But I don't know, did you mention the High Court?
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, yeah.
That's in Ekpe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the high for which comes. I know there are a lot of skepticism when it comes to Ekpe because of titles, but the titled lands in Ekpe, I mentioned Okunola Bungalows 2 in
Mokola,
K2
yeah.
because we have very limited left, and I would like to increase the price again before Rems sells everything. We have Okunola Bungalow
Real.
Phase 2, who is a government allocated land, and it's directly facing the K2 uh, Korodu Expressway. It's a sharing fence with the food and logistics hub. Very, very accessible. Title is very good. If you get there, you won't believe in that's Ekme because we didn't just leave it as the normal practice of just bush. We have started estate developments, talk of proper drainage, the road development, curbs demarcation, everything is going on currently in, I believe, so. To to as the title. Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you for bringing that to my notice.
You're most welcome, sir. Okay. Um, you recently announced that prices are increasing on Solis commercial and platinum plots. We would like to know when the prices are increasing, and the level of work in that estate.
Yes.
Hello, can you hear
Network.
me?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear
Your
you now.
line
You
was
said what?
breaking. I said that you recently announced that prices are increasing soon on Solis commercial and platinum.
And Solis
Would like
Platinum,
to
yes, ma'am.
yes. Would like to know the recent the level of work there. We know that it's a
Ah,
reclaimed land.
the network
Would
is
like
well down. Ah, the rain.
okay. Let me drop the message in the chat box.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, you want to type it?
Yes, I want to type it. Or can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
I said, what is the level of work in Solis commercial and platinum?
Okay,
And
thanks. And what?
yes, and you said that the prices are increasing soon. How
Yes.
soon? And what should we expect?
Okay, thank you very much for that important questions. Because a lot of persons have been asking and others meaning to ask that same question. So from the work of in fact I didn't go for holidays because of that particular estate. Throughout the holiday from December, January, February till beginning of March, we're bringing in sand. I don't know for those that are very familiar with drilling processes. So we're bringing in sand through the water for Solis Platinum and Solis Commercial. So right now we have tons of metrics of sand in the water, very close to the site, available for pumping. So we want to pump in sand inside the Solis Platinum and Solis Commercial and spread it. There are a lot of water bodies in that estate that's part of the estate. Though it's a very shallow water, not even up to the knee level, because we've done all our geotechnical analysis. So the current state of the work now is that the machine we brought in to do such a long distance pumping developed factory issue, which was beyond repair. So we had to send it back to the factory. So our Chinese partners, they are bringing in another machine currently that will do the spreading of the sand from the water to the estates. So that's the state of the work, and that will just take roughly 3 to 4 months. And we get all the allocations done, and clients, they can move on, and those that want to do their construction, of course, can also proceed. Because throughout that period also, we were doing demodding. Demodding took us up to 3 months to remove mud from all the places we want to sand fill. So if you go to that site, a lot of water you see, we had to use swamp boogie to remove mud from them, because if you just sand fill like that, the the soil will keep going down, and your clients encounter issues. So those are stuff we don't want our clients to come across. So that's the current stage of work in Solis Platinum and Commercial. For the price is increasing next month. I'm looking at on the first, but yet to conclude on that family. But the price is increasing next month. Be rest assured. I mean, we've been lenient for a long time, and it is long overdue. And also, so we'll not keep our clients that have subscribed, will not delay their profits. They're already in profits. Would have to delay their profits further. So price is increasing next month.
Okay, thank you very much,
Hello, ma.
sir.
Okay.
I would like to take you back to the very first product you talked about, Solace uh Guardian. I feel like
Okay.
you didn't romanticize the property enough, because it's your newest baby, and we as realtors would like to know why we should sell the property, you know. Um I already posted the details, the prices, the flyer on the group, on the chat box. So can you sell the product to us so that we can have more insight on how to sell it?
Most. So, like I said before now, Stolis Garden Estate, just like the name garden, is an eco-friendly estate, not just in words or paper, but in its entirety. So we have 10 hectares of land for Solis Garden Estate, and we want to plant over 2,000 trees. We're contemplating between two species of trees. So we're yet to finalize. We're finalizing that Wednesday next week, because we're looking at the trees that will provide more canopy shape for shade, and to make the estate to be very cozy and all that. So it's a must buy and a must sell, because first of all, the title is 100% legit and peace of mind, which is government allocation. So you have no cause of revocation or other issues that may arise as regarding title. Then the location is perfect. It's in Elerongbe, after phase two of Solar City Bungalows, less than 3 minutes from Solar City Bungalows, and it's well accessible. Then also is an estate your clients will want to key into, because of the bringing it. One is looking it in paper was in my clients that it's first of all noiseless and sure. In Lagos states, we're used to for noises, that's
The network is really bad.
how.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me? Yeah, can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you now, but the line was breaking.
Okay. So, like I was saying, I said in Lagos states, we lack estates that encourage greenery, estates that have a lot of trees, where you find fresh air, nature romancing you, free from the noise and hustle and bustle. of Lagos. So this is why your clients should be looking at Solace Garden, because they are buying serenity, they are buying a healthy lifestyle. I would also want to emphasize on.
Hello, sir. Hello, are you there, sir? Hello.
Will be functioning in the next 10 years. We're looking at
Hello,
something
sir.
that is, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You said you would like to emphasize on something. I didn't get that. Hello? Hello? Comrade, are you there? Hello?
Can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, where do I start from?
You said you would like to emphasize on a particular thing. That was where I not hear you.
Even your voice is breaking.
Network is really bad.
How come
Okay.
I can hear that?
I said you got to a point you said you like to emphasize on something. That was where we stopped hearing you from.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, I said in Lagos State, when you take the feasibility studies, you will notice that most estates lack fresh air, they lack nature, they lack eco-friendliness. We're just used to noise, if burning of fossil fuel from
Pollution.
our, yes, pollution,
Yeah.
our generators and all that. So we want to create an eco-friendly estate that will be peace and calm, where nature can, rub off on us, and that will lead to a healthy living. And this is not just on papers. This is something we're kicking off with very fast, so that the trees can grow up on time and the maintenance of the estate have to be top notch. So it's a serious buy for your clients, because as they are keen in, even if they don't want to live in, because of the development we're bringing in there, is very fast ROI. And as a matter of fact, I won't even advise any clients to resell their plots. Rather, they should build and move in, because of the heady living we're bringing into that estate. We already have a
Right.
master plan of the vision we want to achieve there. Yeah, what we made a lot of trips and research just for this particular estate. Yes, it's an estate I love so much, because I love nature at its finest. So it's a well planned estate that would like your clients to look into. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for shedding more light on Solace Garden Estate. Um, Now over to our realtors. If you have any questions regarding this property you just talked about or any other property, I would open the chat box now so that we can start asking our questions, and if you would like to talk, please just let me know so that you can be unmuted and we'll give you the floor. Question time. If you have any question, please let me know. You can just raise your hand if you have any question or drop it in the chat box. Okay. It seems to me, I don't think there is any question from anybody. If you have any question, please drop it in the chat box or send or raise up your hand or something. Okay. Someone said he actually did a great job with the explanations. Okay, so no question for you from you, ma'am. Okay, thank you for that. Questions, please. I actually expect that
Actually,
realtors will have
expect that.
asked questions because many of them have been in my DM asking questions about the property. Maybe you have answered them. That is why there is no question from anybody.
Okay.
Uh, Hello, sir.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Okay, network is
Yeah, I can hear
bad.
you.
Okay, someone is asking a question. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Someone said, when is says platinum, when will Solace Platinum be ready
Okay,
for
I can
those
see
who
it
want to
in the
view?
chats.
Yes,
I
yes,
think the two questions they are similar.
yes.
Okay, so I'll just take both of them. So for Solar's Platinum, we like I said before, okay, you said the network was very bad. I said so we were working throughout December, January, February, and the beginning of March. I didn't even go for the Christmas holiday because of that particular estate. So I've brought in a lot of metric tons of sand through the water. I don't know for those, most people are not well abreast with dredging. So we've brought in a lot of sand. They are already close to the sites through the water. So we want to resume pumping of sand into the sites so we can spread, there's a machine called the spreader. You use it to spread the sand in the water so we can allocate. So the water part of the Solace Platinum is not actually deep. It's just a little below the knee. So it's a very shallow water. And for a large part of March or so, we're doing the modding of all those water parts we want to sand fill. We have to bring in swamp boogie to demod, thereby taking out mud from the water because if we just sand fill like that,